Greetings, everyone! I am starting a Let's Play now of D&D, Warriors of the Eternal Sun for the Sega Genesis. This is the only officially licensed D&D game for the Genesis. I chose this game specifically because this game just caught my attention after I saw the box on Pro Jared's shelf when he was doing a D&D episode. I like this game so far because of the premise that it's set in Hollow World, which is a D&D setting that was possibly popular during these first and second edition D&D days, but has since become mostly forgotten. What got my attention once I started this game was, first, that it was set in Hollow World. Also, this introductory sequence got my attention. Now, I haven't played this game extensively. I've made some characters, and we'll be doing a celebrity D&D thing. I'll explain that in a bit. But this intro just got my attention. The sky rips open. Man and goblin are sucked into the void. Also, this screen got my attention. This color scheme reminds me of one of my favorite games, which is Might and Magic World of Zine, which was released 1 year after this. John Van Kendeghem, one of the main driving forces behind Might and Magic, the Might and Magic series in general, likely played this game because it's D&D and it was at least interesting. Now, we are not starting at the very beginning. We are, in fact, starting well past the point when we've made characters. So, here's the party. First off, we have the fighter, a human fighter named Fidel Castro. If you look at him and you look at pictures of real-life pictures of Castro, you can see some similarities. Next off, we have Duke Nukem. He is an elf, meaning, in this case, he's a combination fighter and mage. Just because D&D decided that classes and races, or that races in early editions should also be classes. Next we have the human cleric known as Ciri, because why not? She's here to help find stuff, and heal stuff, and make everything better. Then we have, finally, the magic user, human magic user, or mage, or wizard, or some other term which I'll likely use interchangeably, known as Meryl Streep, who is reprising her role from the Disney musical Into the Woods, where there she was a witch. I chose this party composition, fighter, elf, cleric, wizard, because a guide suggested it, and also these are the 4 most powerful classes in the game. You also might have been wondering, how did we get these stats? Well, I did not spend hours rolling these stats 1,000 times or more. And while this might seem like hyperbole or an exaggeration, these stats are so good that, statistically speaking, you might have to roll these stats 1,000 times or more to get them. I didn't want to have to do that. Instead, I used a hex editor, and I followed a guide as to how to use this hex editor. And since I'm playing on the emulator known as Gens, because I own a legal copy of this game, and from what I've heard, by now all the batteries for the saves for this game have expired, or have probably expired. I can vouch for this notion based on my love of Super Nintendo games, that a bunch of my Super Nintendo games with batteries had died by now. I figured, alright, this is just the most convenient way to play this game anyway. Also, prettier graphics, and I wanted to. Now, we are not actually playing this game using this party as is, because I've already played a bit ahead into this campaign. Now, this is a save file I made after doing a combination of bumping into random walls, exploring everything, and using guides to tell me where stuff was. because this starting town has lots of very helpful stuff, which you'll probably only find if you're using a guide, or you just happen to be exploring randomly, or you explore randomly and then you use a guide. Therefore, I just found a bunch of basements and so on because of using a guide. Now, I'm just explaining things in this introductory video because I want people to be able to jump in to this next video, and we'll start this adventure proper with the notion that for this next video I have explored the world a little bit, gotten some experience points, fought a little bit, but I'm mostly coming into this game new. Blind is not a fair term, but I'm mostly coming into this game new. So join us next video when we properly get this game going. Or as the Duke might say, who wants some?